Hello, visionary family. It's Leah, distinguishing falling on my sword. I loved this distinction when in class when it first came out as the distinction. I was like, what is she talking about? What does this mean? And then it just kept unfolding throughout the week. But I came really present to now, and I don't know if it's that I'm older or I'm just not willing to exert excess precious life force energy. But I'm pretty good at falling on my sword nowadays. Especially with my son, I guess he's probably been my greatest teacher. Is that sometimes to try and make a point or argue is futile. Um, and when I was little, I mean, from the time I could talk until probably the last few years, I had to have the last word. I had to be right. I had to prove my point. That's exhausting, and you piss a lot of people off. Um, and I highly doubt it planted any seeds, just because I feel like the harder, I try to make a point or argue a particular thing or prove that I'm right and they're wrong, like it just reinforces, like it repels any openness to receive whatever it is that I'm trying to share. I let's see. Yeah, I like the idea of the planting the seed. Like, if there isn't that level of resistance and there's just surrender to the process, and it's like, here you know, I'm grounded in self-love. I know who I am. I know what I know. I know what I don't know. If I'm just coming from this place of whole and complete, I don't feel a need to have to really like shove that point in someone's face. And in the end, that when the information is presented with loving and no attachment, that if it's not received at that moment, then it's more than likely planting a seed. I know I've had many seeds planted, so those messages were generally received when somebody wasn't trying to cram them down my throat. And then, I wondered, I was like, where does this saying falling on your sword come from? And it reminds me of the scene from King Arthur. It's Guy Ritchie's King Arthur film. It's called The Legend of the Sword. But in that scene, and I guess it's probably the actual story too, but King Arthur, to save everyone, throws the sword up in the air and it comes down and stabs him, kills him. So now I will always have that visual of like, really, like, it's just, it's pretty powerful visual of what falling on our sword is. And it really just makes life so much less stressful when I don't have to go around making my point or being right. And I can really just listen to other people and share perspective and share information. And yeah, so I think it's a really beautiful thing. And that's me falling on my sword. See you soon. Bye.